Good morning. You're watching Senior Notebook on WENY.
Hi, welcome to Senior Notebook. My name is Candy Reed, a member of the production team, and my guests today are Jim here and Zachary Frieda. Am I saying that correctly, Zach?
Yes, you are.
Okay. We're going to be talking about an event that's coming up with Bampas House, and Jim's going to give us a little explanation of what Bampas House is, and then Zach is going to talk about how he is gathering volunteers for Bampas House. So, Jim, let's start with you.
Well, Candy, I appreciate the opportunity to be here. Bampas House, as you know, because you've interviewed me before, is a comfort care home in Corning that services Chemung County, Steuben County, and Schuyler County, and it provides comfort and dignity for folks at the end of life.
Okay.
And we have formed in Chemung County the Chemung County Comfort Care Committee, and last year we sponsored a golf tournament that raised $25,000 for Bampas House.
Wow.
This year our tournament is June 13th, and we're at the Elmira Country Club, and we certainly have room for some more folks if they would like to be a team and be a part of the event. And we have a special feature this year, which is the Highway to Heaven. And if you would care to memorialize someone, for $10 you could purchase a sign like this, and the name of the person you are memorializing would be written in on the sign, and it would be on the first fairway in the tournament, those signs, to memorialize that person, and then you can have the sign afterwards. Okay. It's a way that's in keeping with the nature of Bampas House and the importance of remembering people as they move on in life, and then certainly after they go.
Now, this is the second annual
Yes, it is.
golf tournament event.
And people have been very supportive.
Yeah.
We're very appreciative of the support.
Okay, and where do you have the golf
It will
tournament?
be at the Elmira Country Club,
Tomorrow, and the date?
June 13th, which is coming up.
So if I'm interested in getting involved in that, what do I need to do?
You would contact Bampas House, and the golf registration form would be there. You'd be able to register a team. And if worst comes to worst, call Jim Hare at 607-733-7659, and we'll get you a member.
He's not kidding, folks. Okay, Zach, you're a med student at LECOM, and you've done something wonderful by coordinating volunteers for Bampa House.
Yeah, so previously to med school, I used to be a pediatric palliative care research assistant at Akron Children's Hospital. So that's where I was first introduced to palliative and hospice care. Since coming here and rotating through ARNIT, I noticed that we had a lack of palliative care and hospice in our curriculum. And so acknowledging that, I started volunteering at Bampas House and have since initiated a new curriculum that will be starting in June. And with doing so, every medical student that comes through rotating at ARNIT will now be required to do a rotation at Bampas House.
That's wonderful.
Yeah, so in the hopes that we provide Bampas with some more volunteers, but also exposing to medical students to all of the necessities of end-of-life care in the medical context.
So what are some of the duties that they do, the medical students?
So at Bampas, we'll be responsible for caring for the patients, or the residents, excuse me, so cooking for them, cleaning for them, changing them, all of the comforts that you need at the end of life, as well as administering medications, making adjustments as needed, and just being there to provide some respite for them.
Well, that's wonderful, Zach, and you're the one that started all of this, so I think you're going to go do well in the medical field.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
Yeah.
I should mention he's leaving to begin his search for residency at the end of this week. And through his efforts and LECOM, we've had 22, I believe, volunteers from LECOM at Bampas House.
Right, that's wonderful. So, folks, we have a golf tournament coming up. If you like to play golf, can you just come and watch, Jim?
Oh yes, we can entertain a few in the crowd. Yes.
That's wonderful. And thanks for sharing the information about Bampa House. It's such an important part of our community. And now Bampas House is located where again?
It's on First Street in Corning, and their service area is Chemung, Schuyler, and Steuben County.
Okay.
And I believe over half of their residents have been from Chemung County. So we
wonderful.
want to be supportive
Wow.
if we can.
Okay. Well, Jim, Zach, thanks for joining us today and giving this great information, particularly yours, Zach. I think that's wonderful that you're doing that. So thanks again,
Thank you.
and you enjoy your week.
Senior Notebook will return in a moment.